Hello Internet, this is Christine Lyn from MarLynMay, and welcome back to Lost Girl's Diary. Last video we ended off right as we finished up the black bed sheet, and now we're going to start out with the red teeth. Nastia's going to speak about this. She's going to tell the story of the red teeth. Oh, achievement unlocked. Black sheet ripped. Red teeth, part 3. Oh yeah, again? You tell it all the time. Nastia comes in because the story is legit. Aunt Zena had been in the camp and she saw it with her own eyes. If you have already heard it, why don't you go to bed, huh? ... Oh, music cut out quickly. Stiopa comes in. Tell it, Nastia. Me and Stas have never heard it. It happened a long time ago, when Auntie Zena was just a girl studying in primary school. It happened. One summer, went to a camp, which was far away from home. And one of those days, something terrifying happened there. Someone had stolen all the food from the camp, every single bit of it, including the breadcrumbs. The principal went out to get food at the local city at once, which is far, far away from the camp, while children were left with no food for the rest of the day. Those who had bought some food had to share it with their roommates, but most of them had nothing to eat at all, so they drank more water in order to fool their stomachs. Oh, it's getting so sad. Imagine how big the line to the restroom was. Good job. Having no food for a day? Child's play. Yeah, that is child's play. Easier said than done. Don't interrupt her. Keep going, Nastia. And so, my Auntie Zena had to go number 1, but all the restrooms were occupied. She headed to nearby bushes. After she sat down, she heard a weird noise, like a dog was chewing on a bone. She sneaked up to the bushes and saw a girl eating something. Auntie Zena shouted to the girl. As the girl turned, she saw that the girl had... That actually made me jump. Auntie Zena shouted at the girl she had the red teeth. Goodness gracious. It turned out the girl had found a pack of cranberry jelly and wanted to have it all to herself in the bushes. Her nickname was the Red Teeth till the end of the camp. And who stole the food? I don't know. Aunt Zena had never told. Nice job, Nastia. Quite a scary tale. Oh god. Who's next? Said Lisa. I am, but I must warn you, this story is so scary that I couldn't sleep for a whole month after I heard it, says Stas. What a wimp. Whispering to herself, I guess. The story is about the Black Hand. Part 4, the Black Hand, and got an achievement for the red teeth. Red teeth knocked out. Okay. Stiopa says, the very same? Precisely. Squeals, squeezing Stiopa's hand. Why? Fiddles with a candy wrapper. My classmate was there. He saw the Black Hand. And he wouldn't lie about that. 2 years ago, my friend David went to a camp. So this is all about camps, huh? Like the summer camp? Only the ace students from all over the country would be in the camp. David? Yes. David Schnippel's son. You know him? No. Why didn't you go there? I didn't want to. Not worth much, I see. Oh god, really? Why weren't you there? Huh? Come on, Olya. Why aren't you saying anything? Oh yeah, I'm giving them. Okay. What? ... So, the camp was surrounded by a tall fence. Guards were on watch 24/7. No intruder had a chance to get inside. The adults keeping watch outnumbered the children. And all of a sudden, things started going missing in the camp. It was small at first. Badges, candies, pens and crayons. No one cared because it was normal to not return things amongst geniuses. Gosh. But then money, books, and even clothes were disappearing. Only then they realized that there was a thief, or maybe a band of thieves, working in the camp. For not only children had been robbed, but adults as well. Guards had been trying to catch the thieves at first, but once they failed, they called the police. The police had been staying in the camp for a week, setting up traps, interrogating the staff, but to no avail. Meanwhile, the stealing continued. One day, guys from the troop had found a way to reveal the perp. They secretly rigged up a TV camera and set it up in their room. No one else knew it was there. Really, it took them, what, like 2 weeks to figure out to put a camera in there? They placed a wallet in front of the camera, hid in the next room, and watched the wallet through the TV. They had been waiting for a long time and got tired of keeping watch. They got interrupted and missed the moment when the wallet was stolen. They weren't recording, those asses. It had been there just a moment ago. The next night, they installed a recorder in the room with the camera. In the morning, they placed a video game instead of a wallet and got back to their activities. In the evening, the video game was gone. The recording they watched showed them a black hand appearing from nowhere, taking the game and vanishing into the air. The guys ran out looking for adults, leaving one of them to guard the camera. But once the police came back along with the guys, the recording was gone, the camera was broken, and the boy was dead! With black fingerprints all over his neck. The police didn't believe the boys, suspecting them as the murderers. The boys were arrested and driven to separate rooms. But the next morning, they were found dead. Because they saw the black hand, huh? With the black fingerprints on their necks as well. The entire police department had been assembled in the camp. Scared parents were taking their children back home, while those kids who stayed tried not to be alone. The stealing didn't stop. Now it was furniture, chairs, shelves, even couches. The Black Hand had gone mad, and it was stealing everything. When a girl went missing, 3 of her friends from a chemist club got up to take their revenge on the Black Hand. They built a bomb, planted it in a drawer, and asked David to install a detonator so it would trigger as the drawer opened. There was nothing to it. All he had to do was... Whatever. What's next? Says Vera. In a couple days, they heard an underground explosion somewhere around the camp. Excavators had been brought. They dug through and found an abandoned bomb shelter stuffed with stolen things. In the middle of the explosion, they found a piece of some equipment and a boy's body torn apart with the explosion. Identification was hardly possible. His hands were black with paint. The body parts were taken away by the military, as well as the equipment. They promised that no one would ever tell a thing. Really? My candies are gone! The Black Hand took them! Relax, Nastya. You ate them all by yourself while you were listening. Really? I didn't see that coming. Boy, you are noisy. Fine. Now you're gonna have to listen to... Hold on! It's Olya's turn now. How come? Really? How? Because we don't have any more candy. What? Does it have something to do with candy? Ignorance is bliss. Begin, Olya. Forest Light, Part 5. See, now I'm gonna have to stop it here. But, so, here's Olya's. We'll have to start that in the next video. Thanks for watching. This has been Christine Lyn from MarLynMay, playing Lost Girl's Diary. I'll see you guys later. Bye.